If you understand the nakshatra energies well, combined with the 6th house lord, then you can not only make good gains, even financial gains, you can keep your competition at bay, and you can also get very good results in your service or your career. Hello, namaskar and adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. Today I am going to do a very important video which connects your financial gains with your ability to be able to overcome competition, to be able to get connected to the service you do, to your career, to your profession, and to be able to do better in life, overall gains, even financial gains. So this is about how when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras, different nakshatras ruled by different planets, what is the manifestation, what are the results that you will be getting. Now I have done a very prolonged video, a very detailed video of how the careers can be connected to different nakshatras. So I am not going to go again into the details from a service point of view, from a profession point of view. I will be giving you the links in the description, in the comment section below, about how certain nakshatras will get connected to certain careers. So because the 6th house lord is also connected to your service, to your career, so that video along with this video will be very useful to you to find the overall dissemination of the 6th house lord when it gets into the nakshatras or different planets. Having said that, let's jump into what is the manifestation of the 6th house lord when it gets into the different nakshatras, how you will be able to overcome competition, how you will be able to make better financial gains, and how you will be able to get overall career gains, professional gains as well. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras or goes into the nakshatras ruled by sun. Now the sun ruled nakshatras have the fire energy and the earth energy, because one of the padas of the sun ruled nakshatras are in the fire signs and 3 padas are in the earth sign. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras ruled by sun, the fire energies of go-getting, the dynamism and the steadfastness, the principles and values of the earth energies also comes in. And because it is the sun ruled nakshatras, so responsibility, accountability, leadership is something that the person will also be able to showcase related to the areas of the 6th house, namely career, their job, competition, hidden enemies, ability to deal with sicknesses, overcoming court cases, overcoming losses of the 7th house in your partnerships, in your relationship, and day-to-day activities. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Kritika, where 1 pada is in Aries and 3 padas are in Taurus. So here is a person who is very passionate about their service, about their career, and also in their ability to deal with people or working below them. They can also be a little critiquing of others. Why? They themselves may not like to be critiqued, and these people will work with a lot of conviction, and because of the conviction they may also be a little aggressive to their team members or the people who they work with or the people who they deal with on a day-to-day basis, even fault finding. However, they are quick to action, they are very dynamic, and so overall this energy is a very strong energy of the 1 pada being in the Aries sign. The Martian energy, the fighting qualities will also come in. 3 padas in Taurus, where the materialistic aspect, the financial gain aspect will also come in when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Kritika. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Uttara Falguni, where 1 pada is in the Leo sign and 3 padas are in the Virgo sign. So 1 pada being in Leo, so the accountability, responsibility, the dynamism, the go-getting spirit, the taskmaster energy of the sun will come in, and the Virgo energies, 3 padas being in Virgo, service orientedness, ability to overcome competition, ability to overcome those people who are inimical to you, that denotation will also come in. However, this is a person who in their work, in their career and the ability to deal with people will be very helpful to their team members, very friendly also, and will like to work in a unified team spirit, and so many times will also not hesitate to take the leadership which the Leo sign energy represents, and to be very large hearted and very giving. which the Virgo sign energy represents. But sometimes this person can also be a little egoistic while also being very ambitious to push forward for the gains that they want. However, overall energy still will be maybe a little stubborn, but still be very caring and very sincere. Now when the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatra of Uttarashada, ruled by Sun, where 1 pada is in the Sagittarius sign and 3 padas are in the Capricorn sign. So 1 pada being in Sagittarius, so the fun, adventure, spirit, the risk-taking ability of Sagittarius, and the 3 padas in Capricorn means that the person will be very accountable, very loyal, very committed, very organized in their effort, and also very structured. However, because it's Uttarashada nakshatra, so there will also be a lot of tolerance while being risk-taking, while being very organized, will be very tolerant to their team members, will be very tolerant to the dissemination of the 6th house, overcoming competition in their service. And this is a person who in their work, in their service, can handle a lot of pressure and will not say no to work being given. However, on the whole, this person is a visionary, will look forward to gains coming out of their work, also want to share their gains with the team members, and a humanitarian at heart. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras ruled by Mercury, Mercury ruled nakshatras all have the water sign energies, because each of the 3 nakshatras have all the 4 padas in the water signs of either in the Cancer sign or in the Scorpio sign or in the Pisces sign. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras ruled by Mercury, here the analytical ability, the sharp focusedness, the ability to be able to take right choices based on analysis, based on data, all get together related to the 6th house dissemination of career, job, ability to overcome competition, ability to overcome sicknesses, illnesses, ability to fight court cases, day-to-day activities, day-to-day discipline also. So when the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatras ruled by Mercury, especially being in the water sign, so here the flexibility of the water sign, the emotional aspects may also come in while working, while dealing with different people, but also the nurturing, the intuitive and the imaginative qualities of the water sign energies will also come in. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Aslesha, where all 4 padas are in the Cancer sign, so here the moon's energy will also be able to affect the results of the 6th house being placed in Aslesha. So this is a person who will also be very responsible, very nurturing, but a little restless also in how they deal with work, how they deal with colleagues, how they try to get results from their work, from their profession also, and sometimes can bring in certain degree of deviousness also, because Aslesha nakshatra is involved here, and certain degree of insecurity based on the emotionality of the Cancer sign will also come in. So this is a person who, while being very resourceful, while being very helpful to others, while being very caring to others, can also go through some painful situations, especially when they find that their team members are not helpful for them, and in fact maybe they maybe sometimes even be planning behind their back. So this person may also in the end trying to defend themselves, trying to protect their losses, may also become a little more crafty and will also be prone to using tact and diplomacy as well. However, this is a very magnetic energy and attracting a lot of loyalty also if they are better positive, if the more positive attributes of Aslesha are at work here. Now if the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Jyeshtha, where all 4 padas are in the Scorpio sign, so the Scorpio sign energy is of being secretive, of being investigative, of trying to find those areas which are hidden, where analysis also comes in. Martian energies to be able to fight, stand up for your right also comes in. However, because it is the Jyeshtha nakshatra, so this is a person who is also very protective of their team members, very protective of their work, very protective of their rules and regulations also, and sometimes may also come as a little rash and impulsive. However, this person can himself or herself be very trustworthy, and while being a little complaining also about others, a little fault finding also about others, yet the person will also be able to support their team members, stand by the team members also, and be very loyal. However, when things don't go their way, these people can also be very, very hot tempered and be more analytical based on the Mercury energies which are at play here. Now when the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatra of Revati, where all the 4 padas are in the Pisces sign, so here the energies of Jupiter will also be in play. So this can be a person who can be very large hearted, very visionary, very idealistic, also very optimistic also, while at the same time bringing the Revati energies of being very well mannered, being very giving, being very soft spoken, being very sincere in their approach. Sometimes these people can also be very sticking to rules and regulations, a little orthodox in their approach. They will not try to do too many new things, too many out of the box things, unless they also get the support of the team members. So this is a lot of prosperity which the person may also be able to bring in through their work, connected to their work, connected to how they deal with competition, connected to how they are working with the team members. And so because the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatra of Revati, so these people through their career, through their work, through their ability to serve others will be very optimistic and will also get very good results over a period of time. Now when the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatras ruled by Venus, all the 3 nakshatras ruled by Venus lie in the fire sign energies, and so there is a lot of fiery elements to how the 6th house results will be got by this individual. So all the 6th house results, like connected to a job, your career, service, ability to overcome competition, ability to overcome hidden enemies, ability to be able to contend with sicknesses, illnesses, day-to-day activities, court cases, losses of the 7th house of partnership, all get related to the fire energies of the fire signs that the Venus nakshatra, that Venus rules these nakshatras, especially Bharani, Purva Falguni or Purvashada. However, because it is a Venus ruled nakshatra, so there is a lot of financial, materialistic attributes also connected. And because 6th house is also Artha Bhav, so a lot of good, prosperous results may also come in. Financial ability also of the person to be able to get better results may also come in. So when the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatra of Bharani, where all 4 padas are in the Aries sign ruled by Mars, so the dynamism of Aries, the go-getting spirit of Mars, the ability to solve problems of Mars, and the Aries ability to problem solve will also come in. However, because it is still the Bharani nakshatra, so this can be a person who with their team members, in their work, in the ability to be able to overcome competition, can come across as very fierce and very forbearing, sometimes a little narcissistic also, because these people can also be very good looking, and this person will resent restrictions which are put on how they work, how they come across, and how they will be able to provide their services. Very sensual in their approach. Sometimes they may also find love at work, and sometimes can become very vain if they are not able to get the results that they want. Such a person can also become a little more indulgent and extravagant when the 6th house throws up a lot of financial gains also for them. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra Purva Falguni ruled by Venus, so here materialistic aspects get combined with the fiery resolve of Leo sign, because all the 4 padas of the Purva Falguni nakshatra are lying in the Leo sign. So the element of dynamism, the go-getting spirit, the taskmaster approach of Leo while being responsible will also come into play, connected to work, connected to service, connected to how they overcome competition, but with the Purva Falguni energies of being very fortunate, somebody who can be very independent, very well groomed, very affectionate toward their team members, a little carefree also. They will give a more free hand to how they work with team members. These people are not very jealous. However, sometimes they may face jealousy from the team members, from inimical team members. Yet they are very independent, and they themselves want to be very peace-loving, peaceful, accommodative of others also. And so these people, on the whole, through their honesty, through their ability to be able to be very loyal and positive, they will attract a lot of good fortune connected to the dynamism of the Leo energies and of the Purva Falguni nakshatra. When the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra Purvashada ruled by Venus, so here the materialistic denotations of Venus, the fiery resolve of the 4 padas lying in Sagittarius, all get into play along with the nakshatra energies of the Purvashada and the 6th house energies of service, ability to overcome competition, being able to do better in your career, in your profession, and to be able to keep losses at bay. So this is a person who can be very kind-hearted, very compassionate. However, this person can be very over-expansive in their ability to be able to deal with team members, and sometimes can be a little confrontational also when work doesn't go their way, when the output of work doesn't go their way. However, these people are also deeply emotional and very honest but very giving. And because they are so giving, sometimes when they don't see that the opposite party is also able to give back to them in the same manner, so these people can then become a little argumentative also and come across as being more adamant. However, this is a kind-hearted person, a very generous person, but a very fearless person, and through a lot of fearless resolve and the risk-taking of ability of Sagittarius, overall on the whole, it's a very good potent energy to be able to extract the gains of the 6th house, the material aspects of Venus as well. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras ruled by moon, all the 3 nakshatras ruled by moon lie in the earth sign energies of either 4 padas being in Taurus or 4 padas being in Virgo, or all 4 padas being in the Capricorn sign. So this is a person who will bring about the dissemination of the 6th house energies of job, their career, their service, ability to overcome competition, ability to be able to keep the hidden enemies at bay, overcoming them, the ability to contend with sicknesses, overcoming court cases, winning court cases, keeping the losses of the 7th house of partnership and their relationships at bay, and the day-to-day functioning also with the 6th house represents. All these get combined with the emotional and the imaginative, nurturing, caring attributes of moon, but the fiery resolve of the earth energies. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Rohini, where all 4 padas lie in the Taurus sign, so this is a person who wants the best creative financial output of their work, because this is the Taurus sign energy, and these people are very bothered or very concerned about their remuneration, their livelihood also. And because it is the Rohini nakshatra, so a lot of good results will also come out of how charismatic these people can be, how creative these people can be, and also how these people can also attract a lot of loyalty also from the others. This is a person who will appreciate beauty and luxuries, and because this person attracts those, so the person wants to work harder to be able to get the financial acumen and the financial gains to be able to become indulgent as the Rohini sign energies represent, the Rohini nakshatra energies represent. So these people are very charming, they can floor people at work, connected to their service, and ability to be able to overcome competition through their charming and through their indulgent methods and through their sheer brilliance. However, sometimes these people can also come out as a little egoistic. However, these people are somebody who are very art lovers, and so they will also try to bring in the artistic connotation to their work as well. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Hasta, ruled by moon, where all the 4 padas of the Hasta nakshatra lie in the Virgo sign. So the Virgo sign energies of being sincere, working hard, giving, caring, even sacrificing, combined with the emotional attributes, caring, nurturing attributes of moon get involved, while with the 6th house results get connected to these energies. And so the career can be getting connected to how this person will be able to work, and will also be able to attract the loyalty from the team members. So this is the person who will also be very persuasive in their work, but yet be very firm. If their work doesn't get done in the manner that they want, then they can also be very critical of their team members. To be able to overcome competition, they can be very, very clever. Usually they will keep a very cheerful denotation at work, very, very entertaining at work, and usually they will be the people who will be cracking jokes. However, these people are very, very creative, and usually on a day-to-day basis, they will be very pleasant to work with. They will be very sincere. Unless pushed to the background, usually these people are very, very cheerful, and these are very goal-oriented people. Now, if the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatra of Shravana, where all 4 padas lie in the Capricorn sign, ruled by Saturn. Though the nakshatra is ruled by moon, so here the combined energies of the Shravana nakshatra, the Capricorn sign energies of Saturn, stability and hard work, along with the moon's nurturing, caring, creative energies all get combined. So this is the person, while getting connected to the profession, their work, the ability to work with people, ability to keep competition at bay, these people will come across as people who are very good listeners. These are people very, very intellectual, very brilliant at work. Usually these people want very good quality of work, very good output. And so these people will not be easily satisfied with ordinary work. These people yearn to learn, want to learn a lot, but at the same time they also like their peace of solitude every now and then. But they like to train others, they also like to impart learning to others and try to upskill their team members as well. So on the whole, a very dedicated, committed team member who is also very nurturing, very caring, and through the ability to be bringing about the intelligence and affectionate manner, that not so selfish manner with the team members unless pushed to the wall, overall good gains come over a period of time with stability brought about by the Saturn's energy. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras ruled by Mars, Mars ruled nakshatras combine the earth rule energies and the air energies, which means that 2 padas of each of the nakshatra lie in the earth sign and 2 padas lie in the air sign. So they combine the energies of humility, steadiness, practicality of the earth energies and the social, relationship oriented, the intellectual capacity of the air energies as well. Combining it with the 6th house energies of career, service, job, ability to overcome competition, ability to keep their hidden enemies at bay, ability to be able to score over them, and how they tackle their illnesses, their sicknesses, their deaths, the court cases and the losses of the 7th house which the 6th house represents, and day-to-day discipline, day-to-day activities as well. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Mrigashira ruled by Mars, where the 2 padas of Mrigashira lie in the Taurus sign and 2 padas lie in the Gemini sign. So here they combine the energies of Venus, of Taurus, of being responsible, somebody who is very principled and valued while wanting to extract the piece of pound, their remuneration, while using communication of Gemini and the hard work denotation, independent spirit of Gemini also, combining with the energies of the Mrigashira nakshatra. So these people in their work, because the 6th house lord is in the nakshatra ruled by Mars, so these people are somebody who are very, very artistic, very, very talented at work, very good communicators, very good investigators also. However, there is a certain nervous energies because 2 padas lie in the Gemini sign. However, there is a lot of spontaneity also in their work, and these people also sometimes they get work connected to travel also. So many times these people can also be people who can have a lot of good network across cities, across department also. Very, very knowledge seeking, very, very striving to be able to get results, and so using the power of good communication, humor, wittiness, enthusiasm, these people are able to get very good results, especially connected to their work and the ability to overcome competition, overcome challenges also because of their highly strong pushback energies which the Mrigashiran energies represent, the energy of spontaneity also and the energy of sincerity also. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Chitra, where 2 padas in this Mars ruled nakshatra are in the Virgo sign and 2 padas are in the Libra sign. So 2 padas being in Virgo, service orientation, the ability to serve, to work for others, to do more for others, with the relationship orientedness of Libra will combine with the 6th house energies of career, ability to work with team members, ability to be able to do well in career, overcoming competition, with the Chitra nakshatra energies of passion, of being dignified, of also being somebody who is very good at organization also comes forth. So this is a person who is very artistic in their work. Usually they will have some way that they will be have their work getting connected to art, or these people will bring some way an artistic denotation to their work. Their work will be very fine, their work will be very complete, and so these people will also be usually some people who may be getting connected to the glamour industry or some creativity that they will be able to bring to their work. These people themselves appreciate beauty a lot. They are very, very charming and usually fond of beauty also. So usually they get their careers also get connected towards that end. However, sometimes because they themselves can be very good looking, they can also have a strong ego. However, they are very clever how they will be able to overcome competition and keep the competition at bay, connected to their service and the ability to be able to work with team members. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Dhanishta ruled by Mars, however, where 2 padas of the Dhanishta nakshatra are lying in the Capricorn sign and 2 padas in the Aquarius sign. So here the nakshatra energies of Dhanishta are getting combined with 2 padas lying in Capricorn sign, which means commitment, loyalty, hard work, dedication, organized effort, and 2 padas lying in Aquarius sign, which means the societal networking ability of the person, ability to be very liberal, ability to be able to think big. They all get combined with the 6th house energies of career and their profession. So yeah, the person will be very confident using the Dhanishta energies, very stable in their work, but will also be very practical in how they approach work. However, because they are very confident and they are very practical, their team members may sometimes think that these people are too ambitious and even arrogant also. If their work gets done, so be it, but because they are very organized and they think big, if they find that their work is not getting done the way that they want to be, and they find that there is too much of pushback from team members, especially from competition or vengeful inimical forces, so these people can also show their aggression. They can also be very vengeful, can also be very pushing back. Now when the 6th house lord goes into the nakshatras ruled by Jupiter, Jupiter ruled nakshatras combine the air energies along with the water energies, because 3 padas of the nakshatras ruled by Jupiter are in the air signs and 1 pada is in the water signs. So 3 padas being in the air sign, so they bring about the ability to be very social, very relationship oriented, very connection oriented, while being very intelligent, while being very smart, and bringing in the water sign energies of being very emotional, being very nurturing, very imaginative and very intuitive as well. These get combined with the 6th house results of service, career, their profession, the ability to overcome competition, ability to keep the inimical forces, the inimical competitive forces at bay, how they are able to overcome their sicknesses, their illnesses, how they are able to contend with court cases, day-to-day discipline, day-to-day work. It all gets connected to the Jupiter ruled energies. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra Punarvasu ruled by Jupiter, where 3 padas are in Gemini sign and 1 pada is in the Cancer sign. So yeah, the communication, marketing oriented energies of Gemini, the hard-working ability, the social energies of Gemini get combined with the 1 pada being in Cancer, which brings in a lot of nurturing, caring, harmonious attributes also. Combining those results with the nakshatra energies of Punarvasu. So this is a person who is very, very communicative. This person is very, very protective of his or her team members, very nurturing also. However, these people can be very, very benevolent and even forgiving to team members if they find that the team members are also very loyal and are very straightforward, because these people themselves are very straightforward. These people are eager to serve, usually with the ability to be able to work hard because of the Gemini sign energies, and wanting to be able to do better, connected to how they are able to bring about a nurturing, empathetic energies to the overall dissemination. These people usually will find that many times they will also bring in a certain bit of renewal, transformation also to their work, very creative energy also to the work, because these are the Jupiter energies. So they bring in a lot of ability to learn also how they will be, and through their work, and how they will be able to get better results connected to their work, connected to their career, and connected to how they work with team members as well. When the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Vishaka, ruled by Jupiter, but where 3 padas of Vishaka lie in the Libra sign and 1 pada lie in the Scorpio sign. So 3 padas being in Libra, so the relationship orientedness of Libra, the giving, social, commitment oriented energies of the Libra sign energies, with the secretive, investigative, seductive forces of the 1 pada of lying in the Scorpio sign of energy also combined with the Vishaka nakshatra energies, combining it with your career, your profession, and ability to work with team members and overcome team members. So this is a person who is very sharp in their work, very sharp in how they are able to bring about certain results in their work, very, very achievement oriented in the projects that they are given, in the service that they do, and very patient with their team members as well. And so many times they will keep their anger very suppressed. However, if they find that they are not able to get the result, then it can also blow up. Usually trying to keep the balance because of the Libra energies, and trying to be secretive of the challenges because of the Scorpio energies. These people may come across as somebody who is too suppressed within themselves, and sometimes because they also like to get a lot of good results, they are very competitive, and they also want a certain degree of output from their team members. Sometimes they may come across as more controlling also, while in their output, in their how they look at the world, how they look at their energies, how they look at the relationship, they are very, very liberal. full of vigor, full of lot of action. However, these people can also come across as very aggressive and pushing back, and even also very competitive, also very aggressive oriented when their work is not getting done to how they expect the work to be get. And so usually these people, while being very energetic, very enthusiastic with their team members, they can also be very quarrelsome, also very aggressive with their competitive energies, also with the inimical forces as well. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra Purva Bhadrapada, ruled by Jupiter, but where the nakshatra has 3 padas lying in the Aquarius sign and 1 pada lying in the Pisces sign. So 3 padas lying in the Aquarius sign, so these people are very liberal, very optimistic, very thought through, and they will also bring in a lot of giving, also donating, sacrificing element of Pisces, but the optimistic energies of Pisces also to work, combining with the nakshatra energies of Purva Bhadrapada, and overall denotation will still be Jupiter energies, because it is the Jupiter ruled nakshatras, and all these energies they will bring to their work, to their profession, to their team, how they are able to overcome competition as well. So these people are very passionate in their work, and they bring in a certain degree of nervous energies to their work. Usually because they like a good output, a high output, they are cynical of how work gets done, and sometimes they may come across as too opinionated also in their work. However, these people will also keep their cards close to their chest. They will not be very open. So the team members may also feel that this person is more mysterious, and this may also ignite the competitive energies of the inimical forces of their competition also. And sometimes because of being a little mysterious, they may also come across as two-faced in front of the team members as well. However, these people are ones who will be very good with their team members, but come across as a little cunning to the inimical forces or to the competition as well. Overall, very good, strong energies of unflinching resolve, very resilient energies, and with through sheer hard work, combining with the Aquarius energies and the Saturnian energies, and with the optimism of Pisces energies, over a period of time, these people get excellent results in their work, excellent results from their team members as well. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatras ruled by Saturn, all the 3 nakshatras ruled by Saturn have all the 4 padas of each of the nakshatras lying in the water signs. So each of the 3 nakshatras have the 4 padas either in the Cancer sign, or in the Scorpio sign, or in the Pisces sign. So the water energies of high emotions, imagination, nurturing, creativity, intuitive energies get combined with the 6th house energies of service, of professionalism, of your job, ability to work with team members, ability to work with people below you, overcome competition, how you are able to overcome the challenges, issues, debts, sicknesses, illnesses also, and how you are able to keep your day-to-day activities and the discipline in the day-to-day activities. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra Pushya, ruled by Saturn, where all the 4 padas lie in the Cancer sign. So Cancer sign of being caring, nurturing, brought together with the Saturnian energies of being very organized and also very committed, with the Pushya energies of being very service oriented, very nurturing, very positive. So this is a person who will put in a lot of high effort to be able to get results. Usually these people are very independent, very self-sufficient, and they can also do a lot of work on their own. Even with team members, they will put in a lot of high effort, and they don't mind getting their hands dirty also. However, these people can get too attached to their team members, where the team members can then take advantage of them. Being very helpful while being independent, they will find that they are giving more than required and more than any other nakshatras. So being very service oriented, very sincere, they get a lot of good results over a period of time because of the stability, because of the organized effort, and because of the caring, nurturing, and the prosperity that the Pushya energies, the Pushya nakshatra energies bring. When the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Anuradha, ruled by Saturn, where all 4 padas lie in the Scorpio sign. So here these Saturnian energies get combined with the secretive energies, the investigative energies of Scorpio, but with the reasoning, the logical, the devotional energies of Anuradha also. So this is a person who has a lot of desire to be a leader, to be able to manage others, and so this person will bring in the combined organized effort also, and the strong devotion also to their work, with the ability to be able to create harmony and balance in work. So usually these people are very popular, very successful in their ability to work with team members, and usually they bring in a very counseling, very suggestive energies also to their team members, a very consultative approach to work also. So usually these people are able to get the loyalty of the team members while trying to keep the cards close to their chest and yet be very, very investigative in the approach. However, these people need to be careful how much of a balance they are able to do in trying to build harmony while trying to get the work done. Now, if the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra Uttara Bhadrapada, ruled by Saturn, where all 4 padas lie in the Pisces sign. So here the Saturn's energies of being stable, organized effort, following rules and regulations, with the Pisces energies of being very optimistic, very helpful, very creative, very reasonable, very idealistic, gets combined with the Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra energies of somebody who can overcome lot of challenges, lot of pain, and will also sacrifice for the team members while being very, very adaptable also. So these people seem to have a certain strong intuition of where to do, how to do, get their work, how to do their work, with whom to be able to work closer with, which team member brings in which certain strength to the work, and then they are able to overcome the challenges and issues at work and the delays which come in the work also every now and then, which are able to put a spanner in their work. And these people also have a strong intuition of who is the person who is very inimical to them, who are the energies who are working behind the back. So usually these people are people who will be very forgiving also. However, if over a period of time they keep getting the same energies of competition, then these people can also be very vengeful also. However, usually sacrificing, very kind, very skillful also, but can be very short-tempered if things don't go their way. However, usually very benevolent energies combined with the stability, over a period of time, good results come to those people whose 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra Uttara Bhadrapada. Now, when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra ruled by Rahu, all the 3 nakshatras ruled by Rahu have the air sign energies, because each of the nakshatras have all the 4 padas lying in the air signs of either Gemini, or all 4 padas in the Libra sign, or all 4 padas in the Aquarius sign. So these Rahu ruled nakshatras get the results of the 6th house of service, career, professionalism, competition, ability to overcome enemies, ability to be able to overcome challenges connected to the work, illnesses, sicknesses, with the disciplined effort with the 6th house brings in, and the service orientation of the 6th house combined with the intellectual, strongly clever, tactful, diplomatic, and sometimes even manipulative energies of Rahu. And so when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Ardra ruled by Rahu, where all 4 padas lie in the Gemini sign, so these people are very, very clever in their communication, very clever in their marketing, very clever in how they are able to put their message across. These people are very, very influential and very creative in their communication also. And when it combines the energies of the Ardra, so usually these people are somebody who are very stubborn of what kind of result that they want, while being very empathetic to their team members. And usually these people can also become very hypersensitive, connected to a certain output of work. They will be able to work with a lot of empathy with the team members, but with a lot of independence also, almost very guarded independence also. So usually these people in their guardedness can also sometimes come across as being little isolated. Highly clever, very, very calculative, and somebody who can also be very fearsome and very brash to their competition. Especially these people will not like ungratefulness. So very, very thinking people, very creative people, but very secretive people, those who keep the cards close to the chest. However, they are able to do very high precision oriented work. A lot of breakthrough work will also come in when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Ardra. So very high quality of service, very high quality of breakthrough energy connected to their profession can also be seen here. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Swati ruled by Rahu, where all 4 padas of the Swati nakshatra lie in the Libra sign. So here the Libra sign energies of being very balanced, very social, very partnership, very relationship oriented, while being very tactful, very diplomacy oriented energies of Rahu sign of the Rahu energies will also come in, combined with the Swati energies of being very curious, very adventurous, very restless, but yet be very flexible. So this is a person who is very confident of themselves, but will also be very adventurous how they do their work. They will bring in a certain degree of brashness also to their work, but be very flexible. So if they feel the work is not going the way that they want, they can even change track midway. Very curious, very learning ability, very artistic in their denotation, and very learning, very high degree of flexibility with a high degree of balancing attributes also come in. So these people are very social, but they also like their freedom. So they will be able to balance between how much of the freedom they give to the team members and how much work they can extract from them through their fierce resolve also. So usually such people are the people who are very soft on the outside but very decisive. Unless pushed to the wall, these people will not be people who will be able to give in their fierce resolve easily. And over a period of time, very good results come through the relationship orientedness along with the tactful energies of the Rahu ruled nakshatra, which the Swati nakshatra is. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Satabhisha, ruled by Rahu, where all the 4 padas of the Satabhisha nakshatra lie in the Aquarius sign. So this is a person who will combine the Aquarius energies of high social resolve, high social cause oriented, somebody who can have strong social network combined with the intellectual capacity of Rahu, but with the Satabhisha energies of being a visionary, being a healer, somebody who is also bring a lot of spiritual energy, very adaptable energy to their work. So this is a person who will combine the energies of the 6th house of profession, of work, ability to overcome competition and challenges with the inquisitive energy, the learning ability, and also the healing touch with the Satabhisha nakshatra represents. So these are the people who are problem solvers with alternate healing ability, alternate problem solving ability also. So these people can be somebody who will be able to learn from their mistakes and also have a very societal awakening, societal cause orientedness to their work also. So usually these people are the ones who will have breakthrough energies. They will do something big for the society, one of the biggest problem solvers for society, for social causes as well. Now when the 6th house lord gets into the Ketu ruled nakshatras, all the 3 nakshatras ruled by Ketu lie in the fire sign. So all the 3 nakshatras have their 4 padas either in the Aries sign or the Leo sign or the Sagittarius sign. So this is a person who has a lot of fierce resolve, but to be giving, to be also very caring, also to be able to do a lot more service than any other nakshatra. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra ruled by Ketu, so their service orientedness, the ability to do more in their career, to be able to do better job, connected to doing more for social causes, doing more for people, giving back more to people, and trying to bring about through their service a change also, a path breaking change, a transformational change also is this energy. So using these energies, they will also be able to work with team members and also able to overcome competition, challenges, issues, and bring in the discipline, the giving energies in their discipline on a day-to-day basis. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Ashwini, ruled by Ketu, where all 4 padas lie in the Aries sign. So these people are very dynamic, and they have a lot of thirst for leadership, and they have a lot of fierce resolve which the Ashwini nakshatra brings in. However, these people can also be very playful in their work. They will also be able to give a lot of freedom to their team members, but they will also want to attract a lot of faithfulness and loyal partners also. If not, then these people can be very short-tempered and give it back to people. So sometimes if they find that they are not able to attract that kind of an output from people, that kind of a loyalty, then these people can also be somebody who will not have a steady mind. They can also be somebody who becomes very broody and also a little hasty in their action also. And usually this is the energy of giving a lot, goal orientedness, but to give and to be able to do more for others rather than themselves. Now if the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Magha, ruled by Ketu, where all 4 padas lie in the Leo sign. So here the strong resolve, the leadership orientedness of Leo, along with the taskmaster orientedness of the sun energies will also come in here. By with the giving energies, the giving more energies of Ketu will also come in. So when the 6th house lord gets into the nakshatra of Magha, so the nakshatra energies of Magha, being very ambitious, being very respecting of others, and sticking to rules and regulations. But sometimes these people, in their wanting to extract a certain degree of work, may also bring in a certain degree of arrogance, because these people are surely very, very technical. They are very, very good at their work. So usually these people can also come across as being very, very dominant, very pushy, and also bringing a certain degree of superiority over their team members, over their colleagues also. And so these people can also get a lot of pushback from their competition also. However, these people also like a lot of material pleasures, and so they also want a certain output from their work so that they can get the material results to be able to indulge in the good quality of life with the Maga energies, with the Maga Nakshatra energies brings in over a period of time. So usually these people will be not only be respecting of others, but will also extract the respect from their team members as well as from their competition. Now, if the 6th house lord gets into the Nakshatra Mula, ruled by Ketu, but all the 4 padas lie in the Sagittarius sign. So here the Sagittarius energies of being risk-taking, of being very fun-loving, also being very liberal, also being very far-sighted, very learning ability gets combined with the energies of giving, caring, doing more for others of Ketu. However, because it is the Mula rule Nakshatra or Mula Nakshatra, so these people are very, very disciplined in their work, very, very hardworking, very, very devoted to their work. So on a day-to-day basis, they also bring in this devotion to their work. Very, very inhibited in their work. Unless they are given the room to be able to maneuver, then they bring in a lot of creativity also. Usually these people can be very, very inquisitive, wanting to get to the bottom of things, get to the root of things, and so these people also will bring about those energies of the technical, strong technical competence, also being able to understand things in and out. And so these people will be very principled, and many times they will go down to the ashes only to rise like a phoenix. And usually they will have slow results. Once they get going, they will also get explosive results also. And they will go through cycles of materialism. They will have phases where they may do very, very good in their career. They will do excellent in their career, and they will also go through a phase where they will be down in the dumps also, only then to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Very pain enduring, being able to take a lot of brickbats from others, yet be very deeply rooted in their principles and values and the competence that they bring to their work. So friends, now that we have seen how the 6th house lord, when it gets into different nakshatras ruled by different planets, will bring in certain different denotations, certain different manifestations, check where your 6th lord is placed, in which nakshatra, in which conjunction, under what aspects, because those flavors will also overall affect what are the overall results that you are getting from the 6th house lord placed in different nakshatras. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the link given below. Till some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.